I think we're familiar with the hero named Geraldo, but how well do we truly understand his power? He is attainable for 5,000 monkey money and he sells new items in his shop with each upgrade. While many of us employ him as a support monkey, today I'm taking on a unique challenge. Instead of using Geraldo directly, we'll be relying solely on his shop to beat Bloons TD6. Is this possible? Well, let's find out. So, we'll start off by placing Geraldo down in this corner so he can't pop any balloons. There's also a bigger reason why we place him here, but I'll explain that later when we come to it. Next, we're going to open his shop and place down a single shooty turret. Shooty turret. Interesting name. After placing the shooty turret, we're going to be saving up for the Quincy NFT. And no, this is not a scam. Over time, the Quincy NFT will go up in value, which we will then sell it at a crucial moment. As we wait for that to happen, we're going to need to place down a few more shooty turrets to deal with the balloons, and on round 24, we're going to need to use an invisibility potion for the camo balloon. It's only been a handful of rounds, but we need to sell the Quincy NFT so that we can upgrade Geraldo to level 8, where we can unlock the bottle of Jerry's Fire hot sauce. This will help us clear round 28, 30, and any rounds going forward that has lead balloons. Round 40 is around the corner, and you're probably wondering, how are these turrets going to pop the MOAB? Well, let me tell you, these towers and the hot sauce pack a punch. And just like that, round 40 was a breeze. On round 42, we were able to get Geraldo to level 10. I mentioned earlier that Geraldo's placement was important, and here's the reason why. Bunnies. Let me explain. At level 10, Geraldo starts to sell pet rabbits, and you can buy up to 4 in total. The first 3 rabbits don't do anything other than hop around, but once you place down the 4th one, they merge and become a killer rabbit. And this is very strong. If we don't place Geraldo down here, the rabbit becomes useless because it'll be in a random location on the map. On round 45, there are a bunch of camo purple balloons that come in, but this is easily dealt with using this cool trick that some of you might not know about Geraldo. So if you place the invisibility potion on Geraldo instead of the individual towers, it will apply the effects on all the towers. This also works on the jar of pickles. On round 51, we got our last pet rabbit, and the 4 rabbits became 1 killer rabbit. From here on out, things weren't too difficult, just strategically using the camo and hot sauce items and placing more shooty turrets down. I also threw down a bunch of traps and spikes just in case. Round 60 was easy, BFBs are never a problem. I think the killer rabbit had a little too much caffeine. On round 80 we had our first ZOMG, but this genie bottle and our setup took care of it. Well, this brings us to probably our biggest challenge so far, the 90s. So round 90 wasn't too much of a problem, only 3 DDTs. Round 91 set off a few traps, but we're still okay. Round 92 and round 93 set off the rest of our traps. We lost health on round 94, and on round 95 2 genie bottles were used to deal with the DDTs. I wish we could have kept on to those. If you didn't know, the genie bottle is very strong but only lasts for 2 rounds, and it takes 5 rounds to restock. In a normal run, you could just space out each bottle from round 94 to 100, and you'll be able to use one for every round except for round 98. I slept through round 96 and 97, and when I woke up, I saw that this had happened. I continued a few times, but round 98 is just too much to deal with without the genie bottles. As a bonus, if you were able to beat round 98 and round 99, we would have the genie bottle back for round 100, and it could take care of the BAD. Well guys, we weren't able to beat 100 rounds with just Geraldo's shop, but we learned that he's a super strong hero, and you guys should go use him.